This is just truly disgusting. The United States is using debris to build a port to send aid to, uh, and instead of like just sanctioning the Israeli government for their war crimes, they want to use the rubble created by the war crimes of the Israeli government to give aid to Palestinians, pretending to care about Palestinians while they still arm and fund the Israeli government who is committing this genocide.
Trucks haul debris to the site of a humanitarian jetty constructed by a U.S. nonprofit. They're creating a pier from the ruins of buildings that thousands of Palestinians died beneath.
Mr. Netanyahu announced that this port that's being built in Gaza, with the rubble of the homes destroyed in the bombing, including the skulls and the bones of the people destroyed with the houses and lying unburied under the rubble.
Yeah, imagine your house gets destroyed, so the government decides to use the rubble to create a port somewhere else. Utter insanity, and it's truly disgusting.
NGO World Central Kitchen says its second shipment to the pier will deliver food, 2 forklifts, and a crane. Heavy machinery that's needed to speed up construction. But it's raising questions as to why the same urgency wasn't applied by the international community to stopping the need for them in the first place.
Yeah, that's a good question. Why isn't the UN sending out peacekeepers to Gaza and the West Bank to protect the Palestinians from, uh, they could be doing a whole lot more. Why isn't Israel being uh, removed from the UN when they continually violate international laws? They shouldn't be allowed to be a UN member.
Less than 8 hours to deliver 30 brand new bulldozers and excavators and heavy machinery, all the stuff that you need to build a port. When the Palestinians were crying to get their relatives out, the Israelis had torched all of the civil defense equipment, so there were no bulldozers.
The U.S. has promised a second port will be built to deliver aid, but it's still months away. Palestinians, however, are suspicious of Washington's motives.
I feel the construction of the port has other objectives. I worry it will lead to the closure of the Rafah crossing, which is the only way for people to exit the Gaza Strip. I think they are using hunger as a weapon to force people out.
Ernwa said,
He is correct. The Israeli government is using starvation to try to make Gaza as inhospitable as possible, leave or just die. The United States knows this, the world knows it, and yet the Israeli government still doesn't get punished for starving millions of people. Using collective punishment is a war crime.
as there are roughly 23 million tons of rubble scattered across Gaza, which could take years to clear. But recycling the ruins into a